We're back!
Welcome! Now, before we get started, I want to make this perfectly clear. There's going to be commentary during this thing. There might be times where we kind of laugh.
Oh, look, chicken run.
If that gets annoying, well, that's your own fault.
Well, you know where that X button is. But wow.
And before we get started, I just want to say this one thing. I just have a very special message.
Yeah.
Suck it, trolls. No.
Wow, you know, when we did the Tomb Raider 1 speedrun, I could not have predicted how well that went.
Maybe we missed our calling. Maybe we should have gotten to the speedrun game from the get-go.
Yeah, like, when I first did it, I wasn't trying to break any records as much as I was just trying to prove to myself and to a couple naysayers that I could pull it off.
So, this is our special thank you to all the people who liked our speedrun, who supports us.
Lord knows the demand was high.
This is a speedrun of what?
Tomb Raider 2! One of my favorite games of all time. And so, yeah, here's the little intro for what happened centuries ago in the past. Oh, yeah, so by the way, quick hints, I'm gonna have to... Oh, my knee! I'm gonna have to be talking fast through some of these things, because as you know, with a speedrun, you typically gotta play fast, and I'm gonna try to activate as many glitches as I can. Mm-hmm. So, that being said...
That's an interesting story in itself. We'll have plenty to talk about during this.
Oh, yeah. Also, point out, this is going to be a speedrun of the PlayStation version.
PlayStation 1.
Yeah, the PS1 version. And believe it or not, there are some differences between the PlayStation version and the PC version, which I'll get into.
I always like this part.
I know. Ah! Well, there he goes.
Alright.
That guy's just like, well, shoot, did we just lose?
This was like ancient China, where...
Yep.
the whole thing went down.
Okay, and so now we got the monks here.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to put the dagger away. It's like they've never been there. In fact, they probably haven't. Okay, so the story, as far as I know, based on the manual, if I remember correctly, is an ancient Chinese like emperor got a hold of the dagger, was crazy, mad with power, stuck himself, turned into the dragon, and pretty much ruled. But the monks didn't like it, so they created like a little war between them, and well, against all odds, they managed to pull it off by pulling the dagger out of him, which was an instant kill. Oh yeah, by the way, I like that guy. He's just like, yeah, I'm gonna wait out here too. He waves him in, like, yeah, you go on, man. I'm comfortable out here. I'll watch your back.
Right.
Creepy.
You know, the Tomb Raider series, I always felt had some of the prettiest graphics for any of the PlayStation 1 games.
Oh yeah, especially when it went FMV.
Oh yeah.
Now that's supposed to be a dagger, but interestingly enough, it is borderline sword. He was never heard from again.
Well, that's that. Tomb Raider 2 starring Lara Croft.
Yeah, in case you were confused, it might have starred someone else, like
Well,
Curtis Trent.
At this point, she had become such a huge
yeah.
star that they wanted to find a way to kind of put her name into the title. How the movie's called Lara Croft Tomb Raider.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. She had been... Because the first game did so well for popularity that she blew up all over... Europe.
Let me fiddle around with the screen here.
Okay, I probably shouldn't be doing this. Just to make it clear, this is the PlayStation version. Yeah, I would bet money on the PS1 version that there are some glitches that you just absolutely cannot do, which would classify it as a different kind of speedrun.
It drove you insane.
It did.
You were not a happy camper.
So yeah, we're going to start the game. Now, like last time, I'll be putting in the cutscenes for your pleasure, which means during the cutscenes we won't be talking. And I've also added subtitles for your pleasure, because sometimes these old PS1 games are hard to understand.
Just trying to make this as entertaining as possible.
Indeed, just like last time, but even more so. So are you ready for Tomb Raider 2 speedrun?
Let's do this.
Alright, Lara Croft is coming to the Great Wall for the dagger, because...
I've always considered this Will's Tomb Raider game, because Will has played this game inside and out. I personally have never beaten this game by myself. And I'm kind of ashamed of that.
That's okay.
I really do want to.
Here's the first glitch.
Okay.
Alright, I kind of have to do it this way, because the way... Yeah, like that. The status quo way of doing it doesn't work for me. And yeah, like, there's the slope. jump right here. Boom! All right, good. And grab the ledge.
When Will did his Blood Rain review with Son of a Glitch,
Bloodborne review.
I'm sorry. What did I say? Blood Rain?
Blood Rain.
I'm sorry.
like, wait a minute. I didn't do Blood Rain.
Bloodborne, right? Sorry about that. There was this one guy who was just all over Bill because he was taking this moral stance that using glitches is cheating.
Not really.
Two things.
Don't use them?
First off, it's your game. You bought it. Play it any way you want. And two, if you use glitches, can that be considered cheating?
No. Well, it depends on...
You're just using things that are in the game. I mean, you're using a game flaws to your advantage. I think that's something to be praised.
Yeah, well, although in other Tomb Raider games like Tomb Raider 4, and this only, again, applies to the PC version, you can use a hotkey to use your medi packs, but apparently if you use it while you have 0, it automatically creates the number of 999. So, in a sense, you just got unlimited medi packs. So, if you want to call that cheating, I guess you could, although you used a glitch to get it.
One thing about opening doors is that she has to take a stance to open the key, so that always takes a couple of seconds, especially when you have bad guys right on you. Oh, I never knew birds could actually follow you in there. I didn't know
Dude, let me tell you, my many attempts of these speedruns, I just did a flare cancel.
Okay.
Yeah, many attempts of these speedruns, I have been chased through places you would not believe birds could chase me.
Good lord, you're being chased by everybody.
I know, I got like two spiders on
your
me.
shoulders. You got spiders at your feet.
And I'm somehow still alive. All right.
Now talk a little bit about the flare canceling. Yeah, that was a trick you learned, and it was pretty important, I think.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you won't.
Oh, that nice one.
Oh yeah, that's a classic one. You saw me do that a lot in the first one.
Oh yeah, you utilize that a lot.
Yeah, you won't see me do flare canceling a lot because since this is a single segment run, you'd be surprised I don't really run into a lot of flares to do it. But if I do, it requires pulling out a flare, obviously, and in order to flare cancel, you have to jump from a considerable height where Lara takes a knee.
So is canceling... sorry to interrupt you, but is canceling kind of like equivalent to like canceling in fighting games where you start one move, but then you switch off into another? Is that basically kind of the same thing?
Essentially, where you have to break out of that chain, like that gate animation.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're breaking the animation into another stance. Okay.
Yeah, so as soon as you flare cancel, and by flare cancel, you have to, while you're in the middle-air, you have to throw the flare, and then when she is supposed to land and take a knee, apparently there's no animation where she has to do that at the same time. She'll cancel out the knee animation, which would take like 2 seconds for her to finish, and that'll just instantly plop her back on her feet.
I never really knew about throwing the flares, but when I played these Tomb Raider games, whenever I needed to get rid of a flare, I just pull out my guns. And the flare would just drop automatically.
Yeah, that's another way to do it.
Yeah, so that actually taught me something. Oh, you can actually these two buttons you can throw. Like, oh, I didn't know that.
Well, in this game, it's just R2, L2.
Okay.
All right, so here's the end of the first level, which means you guys should be about to check out a cutscene.
Let's do it.
Pardon me, if that was just your way of trying the doors for me.
With a Tommy gun on my keyring.
Though not anymore. So after you.
Somehow, you don't behave like you got the monk's blood.
I understand that somehow is in my favor. So indulge me about the dagger. I'd be indebted with your life.
These doors are waiting for the right one. The right time to arrive. And then the dagger's blade will honor the hearts of those who believe. So unless you pledge your loyalty as well...
And which one is that?
To the sins and fortunes of Marco Bartholi.
Perhaps not just yet, then. Aha, Gianni Bartelli, Via Caravelli, Venice.
Gianni Bartelli, Via Caravelli, Venice. You know, I always thought it was funny. Like, I always pretend that like, when that guy drank that stuff, he's like, "Oh crap, that's the cyanide! I wanted the water." You know,
Go ahead.
I just remembered in the last speedrun we did, everybody loved the joke we did with the two Laras meeting each other. So much so that dozens of people wanted to see that animated.
And we kind of did. A very talented young woman on DeviantArt actually did sort of a full flash animation, which I thought was really adorable.
Oh, here's another interesting glitch. It's a little.
Thank you, by the way, very much. By the way.
Yeah, definitely. If I can get in there, thank you.
Oh wow.
Yeah, if you get knocked into the corner, let me make this jump. Good.
Well, the funny thing is, the nice thing about Temple of Osiris, and I know you had your issues with the game, but to me it just shows that the original Lara Croft is still around.
Oh, yeah.
And they still plan on making games featuring her. And, yeah, that was just a kind of a fun thing that just kind of happened organically. We just started talking stuff and just went with it.
I know.
No, we kind of made the joke where Laura
I am not our mother.
Yeah, or... Have you ever heard of Jacqueline Nata? Oh shit! Although I will say that I can never see Lara saying "oh shit" because she's so classy.
Oh, bloody hell!
Yeah, more like that.
Probably.
The one thing I love about Lara is that she's very classy.
Oh god, it's dark in here.
Well, that's that old PlayStation stuff. I don't know how you feel, but I think I actually like the PlayStation 1 era better than the PlayStation 2 era. I think I actually like the PlayStation 1 era better than the PlayStation 2 era because of PlayStation 1 era than the PlayStation 2 era. Basically because of... I just think these games had a little more atmosphere.
Yeah?
And I think it's because they had less to work with.
Yeah, they had to use the limitations to their advantage. Now, okay, I'm sorry, hold on a second. This guy can kill me instantly if I'm not careful.
Okay.
Like, on a good day or a bad day, it looks like he's being good. Alright, good, he's over there. Alright, get in the boat quickly before he turns around and starts busting bullets.
I love... Ooh, wow.
That guy has killed me so many times just because he's in the wrong area. And he can actually shoot a lot faster than that, too.
Well, it's one of the things we talk about when we do speedruns. Enemies are places where they not normally would be, so you have to adjust on the fly.
Oh, it's playing the classical music.
You know, well, I surprised myself when I played Silent Hill. I really enjoyed that game.
Really?
And I never thought I did, but I actually really got into the atmosphere. And to me...
Which for you is weird.
Yeah, I actually got into... Well, it was actually a very scary game, but how subtle it was. Mm-hmm. Because it wasn't like... Yeah, exactly, thank you. It wasn't like Slender Man or, jump out scary.
It had a jump scare.
And Tomb Raider is, I think, kind of the same way, where it uses its atmosphere to its advantage.
Yeah.
There are a lot of places in Tomb Raider games where it got kind of spooky.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I kind of rationalized why Venice looks like this, right? Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I call that a trailer shot.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Like, shots with a trailer. Yeah, I think Venice looks like this, at least in this area, because I think this area is under the jurisdiction of Gianni Bartholi.
Okay.
So
you had to jump out before the...
Yeah, for the mindset. Because, like, if you remember Tomb Raider Legend in Peru, when, like, everybody all of a sudden scattered and went away, and then, like, her buddy's like, the streets weren't empty a second ago.
Right.
Yeah.
They're being controlled.
Yeah, I like to believe that when...
Oh, good job. Levels on.
Oh, thank you. That when Marco Bartoli kind of took over that little jurisdiction, you could actually see their symbol graffitied on some of the walls. So I think that doesn't allow citizens to be in the area, which is why immediately when they see Lara, they start attacking her because they know that she must be a spy or something, not in that area. I kind of rationalize it and try to think to myself, why is nobody else here? Why are these guys just attacking her?
The Tomb Raider Into Darkness joke we made, it kind of got me thinking.
Yeah.
What villain from the original series would you like to see? Like, if someone made a cameo appearance in Rise of the Tomb Raider, which older villain would you like to see? Like, a funny after credit cutscene of, oh, that's her or someone
I would like to see Marco. Oh,
Marco Bartoli?
This is an interesting glitch. No, do not try to adjust your computer screen. It is
what
fine.
Happened here?
I glitched into the wall, and the game doesn't exactly know where I am right now, so it's trying to find some place to place me. And if it goes right, it should place me just above the platform, right here.
Whoa.
There we go.
That reminded me of the movie Spaceballs, where they turned off the screen, but they actually turned off the whole movie. Yeah. Remember that part?
Yeah.
What happened? I dropped the screen. Oh, you did? You dropped the whole movie. And the doctor and the nurse are making out when they turn the lights back on.
Yeah.
That Is it again?
No, I'm just in a really dark room.
Oh, there's that darkness. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I will be doing that again, though, like a couple times.
I would like to see Jacqueline Natla come back.
Yeah, quintessentially, you would like to see her back, and I'm going to try to do it again, but I shouldn't have to glitch. Come on. Yay! Did it.
Cool.
Alright, now please make this jump. I fall a lot!
Oh
good.
man. And you're able to... that's one of them tough jumps. Good job.
Yeah, it's a tougher jump.
Right.
Not the hardest jump. Oh, trust me, you'll see those. Worst case scenario, I screw those up. Alright, got the dogs in here, which I'm going to try to avoid. Funnily enough, I found out, or at least maybe I'm just lucky, when I pull out my guns and start shooting people, they're less inclined to shoot me and more inclined to run away. Which at least gives me a chance.
Right.
Alright, let me get him out of the way, because I need to use a fence glitch right here.
The design of this layout kind of reminds me of... well, I guess it should... I think about Tomb Raider Chronicles when you're in Rome.
I'm sorry. It's just I'm not looking too good. I've taken more damage than I should have. Yeah, I'm in the reds.
Well, the design of this place kind of reminds me of Tomb Raider Chronicles, the Rome level.
Oh yeah, this is Bartholi's hideout, so there's all sorts of books lying around, probably for history's sake. All right, I got one chance. Right. Oh my God!
Yeah, you're on death's door.
Get over there! Get over there! No, Lara, go, go, go! Through the door! Through the door! Through the door!
Are they wearing masks?
Yes, they're wearing masks.
Yee.
Oh, I hope they can't shoot me from above here. I cannot take a bullet. I'm staying along the edge. Alright, good. I'm in the glare.
If this was a game that was nowadays, by now there'd be blood splatters all over the screen.
Yeah, waiting for it to
red.
be Yeah, remember when health bars used to be a thing?
Yeah, I miss health bars.
Oh, come on, Lara. Get up there.
I miss health bars.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
I know they're trying to give you like the sense of urgency, but I don't know. I just kind of find it.
I don't know. I just don't
like Bayonetta. We had the claws hands reaching out for you.
Yeah, I don't like that because that just gets in the way.
Yeah,
like, I can't see what I'm doing.
Like the health bar is good enough, but you got through it.
Oh, 3 minutes. Pretty good. Da-na-na-na. Now, when I played this game years ago, and I'm in my younger days, this level, the Opera House, hated this level.
Why was that?
Because it's creepy, it's kind of dark, and it's really hard to figure out. Fortunately, I'm good at the game now, so. All right, but you'll see why. All right, I'm gonna skip. I'm gonna skip a quarter of the first half of the level right here by doing this.
God, what if younger Lara took a job for Marco Bartoli and older Laura called her and says, I'm a little busy right now. I'm just taking this job. Really, who are you working for? A gentleman named Marco Bartoli. Who?
Oh, wow,
Ooh,
that hurts.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna do another one of
well,
those.
some of these jumps you have
glitches.
to take damage.
Oh yeah. All right, here's another out of bounds glitch. Alright, under normal circumstances, you're supposed to get the key and then unlock that door and then it would lead you into the next area. But I just jumped through the door. So the game is like, wait, where did you go? And so now, at this point, I just kind of push buttons and hope for the best because you can get through this faster.
Goodly. I guess so.
So it should land me on the other side of the door any second.
Man.
Hopefully. Otherwise, this is going to take a lot longer. It might have been easier for me to just go get the key.
Some disclosure about the first speedrun we did. We actually had to... well, at first, when the speedrun was going on, I didn't know... Oh, that was a good job. I didn't know what to make of it.
Yeah.
So it took me a while to really get into it, but now I really do.
Oh, listen to this. God, that sent chills down my spine when I played that. That lets you know that you're really high and that floor's gonna break.
My heart just went into my throat. Well, nice thing again about the limited nature of the PlayStation 1 is that they would use music cues to let you know of danger. Oh, dang, you're close, man. Oh, is it that? Oh,
I just narrowly escaped that one.
Oh,
if I had landed.
Do you have any health bars left, or health packs left?
I don't want to use them. I'm trying to be thrifty because I can't waste a lot of time trying to pick them up.
Okay.
So I'll pick them up if it's directly in front of me, but I gotta be thrifty. Yeah, for me to be using health pack this early.
Yes, I respect speedrunners. There was this one guy though that was kind of funny. He was doing a speedrun on Tomb Raider 2, and he admitted that he's never beaten the game legit. Like, okay. At least once.
I think you're talking about Feasel.
I thought that was. I mean, hey, more power to him. I just thought that was kind of amusing.
I know. It's like, why wouldn't you want to play the game legit first?
It would take too long. I got games to play.
It's like, don't you want to appreciate the story and know all that? Why did you want to immediately break the game? I don't care. Whatever.
That's kind of funny.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh my lord, I have no health. I've got no health. And I'm alive. Photo finish, photo finish, photo finish. Somebody don't shoot me.
Ooh, wow.
Photo finish.
That was quick.
But it's not quite the same now, is it?
Someday you will get a speeding ticket for that tongue, Fabio.
Hey, it's just a gut feeling that maybe you are wrong to look there.
Is your belief so fragile? Relax. Breathe deep. The gut, Fabio. Has no more direction than a simple through and out. Honest, but not entirely. When my father left when I was a boy, he confided to me that he was enlightened, beckoned by something greater than impulse. He possessed the Seraph. But he was just a disciple in this design. His death, plotting a path to be sought by the One, his son. You understand? Have faith, Fabio. Not gut-rot. We are searching the right place.
I know it. I believe it, Marco.
Good. Heroes, have you fixed that rail yet?
See!
Ow.
And a wrench to the head. Huh? A wrench to the head.
A wrench to the head. Now, apparently Marco noticed her when he paused, and he was looking straight at her. Okay, so what?
I'm sorry. I wanted to bring up something real quick about gameplay. I was listening. I become a fan of Jim Sterling.
Okay.
Can I talk or?
Oh yeah.
He brought up something I thought is very true. Is that it seems like people nowadays put more emphasis in innovation, where a thing has to be innovative. Never mind if it's good or not. If it's innovative, they get free points, and if something is not innovative or standard, it gets crapped on.
Okay.
A lot of people crap on these early Tomb Raider games because they all play the same. But
Not
what's
really.
wrong? What's wrong? No, what's wrong with that? Did they have to be very innovative? I do think they kind of play the same.
They have a few bells and whistles.
Yeah, but just because they play generally the same, that doesn't make it bad.
No.
You know, just because they
If it's not broke, don't fix it.
The one time Tomb Raider tried to get innovative, we got Angel of Darkness.
It's got a cult following, so
it does have a cult following.
I like that game.
It does have a cult following, but you have to admit there were problems with it.
Oh yeah, there were plenty of problems, but I liked the idea. Okay, so now I gotta get my guns back. They took my weapons.
I love how they left her alive, but then just kill her.
I can actually explain that.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, I can think of a few reasons why they kept her alive. One,
She's hot.
I can think of 4 reasons.
Go ahead.
Okay, one, she's famous. So killing her would probably bring them unnecessary attention, and for their plans, they probably don't want that attention right now. 2, they know she's famous in that they know she's a Tomb Raider, so if all bets are off and their guys are unable to find it, maybe they could use her to find the Seraph for them.
I could see that.
So, yeah. 3? Okay, 3. They could convince her to join the cult because she has a lot of money.
I would go with 2 or 3. That's fine. So you're using a...
I used a card key.
Card key, okay.
And surprisingly, I used it just like a key.
Now, a while ago, me and Bill went to a video store.
Yeah.
And we picked up an interesting DVD.
Oh!
That we both enjoy watching because it's great. It was a Tomb Raider documentary made by this British company.
I want to be on a Tomb Raider documentary.
And it... Oh, wow.
And they just walked through the door like nothing.
And it was made like before Angel of Darkness came out.
Yeah.
So it was based on the first core design. And it was a fascinating watch.
Alright, let me see if I can jump to the roof.
And they explored...
Yay!
Good job. They explored a lot of areas. They talked to the creators.
Okay,
They talked
long
to...
jump, long jump, long jump, long jump, long jump. Don't land. Get out of the fire! Oh yeah, I gotta heal. I'm not gonna be able to...
Yeah, get the rest of it.
Yeah, I gotta...
What was your favorite part about that whole DVD?
Yeah, I typically love the whole thing, but I love the part where the female, the woman, I forget her name, is like showing off all of her different cosplays that she wears.
Yeah.
Around. Like that was really cool.
That was really something.
The one time you wish you were a girl just because you could cosplay as Lara Croft.
And she would go to bars.
I know!
And the
That was
funny thing is, well, she wasn't the strangest person dressed there.
Oh, actually, what it was is it was a sort of a Halloween party. Or,
Oh, okay.
And it was Egyptian themed, and honestly, she was surprised that nobody thought of Tomb Raider.
That fits perfectly. That fits perfectly.
Like maybe they did, they just didn't think.
Oh, I'm
to pull
Tomb
it
Raider.
off.
I'm Lara Croft. I'm the Tomb Raider. You know, I'm raiding your tombs.
I know.
But there was also this one kind of creepy part where they're talking to this one guy who loves Lara Croft a little too much.
Yeah, where it kind of went into dark territory. Like
She'll never leave me. It's like, okay.
It's like, dude, I love Lara Croft too, but my God.
One of the funniest ones where this wife was talking about how...
Oh, that one was funny.
was funny.
Yeah, she's like, my husband took 2 weeks off of work to play Tomb Raider. He has never done... Okay, I'm sorry, but I'm too swarmed here.
Yeah, he will never take... But he never takes time off to be with me.
I know. He's never taken 2 weeks off to be with me, but he'll take 2 weeks off to be with Lara Croft.
And you had the great answer to that. Well, woman, you never take me on adventures.
I know! You don't take me on adventures! Lara Croft doesn't talk back to me!
Oh, dear.
Yeah, that just shaved off like a whole minute and a
Yeah,
half.
you had no choice. There comes... When you come to these areas where you have locked doors, unfortunately, if you don't kill off the guys in order, they're gonna swarm you.
That was bad. I should have made sure nobody was following me. Or at least made a bigger effort to off some of them.
Because I was wondering if you were going to actually bother fighting anyone, but I guess in some areas you have no choice.
I gotta try to keep this guy alive. He's got flares, and I need to glitch him just enough into the wall so I can phase up. Yes, good.
Okay.
Alright, I'm into the wall, turn around slightly, and yay!
Man, the way you can do these glitches...
They're not easy, I
impressive.
promise. I promise you they're not easy. They take a lot of practice. So yeah, if you guys are interested in speedrunning Tomb Raider, more power to you. It can fully be done, but these glitches are really hard to do, more so on the PlayStation version, which is why every other speedrun you'll see outside of this one, they all use the PC version, and for good reason.
I remember a while ago when we were talking to our friend Vash over Skype. I was playing Tomb Raider 3 at the time. He asked, "What's Shane doing?" And you said, "Oh, he's playing Tomb Raider 3." And he said, "Is he speedrunning it?" And I'm like, "No."
Alright. Oh, good! Oh, good. Under normal circumstances, you're not supposed to be able to make this jump. See, that's why you can see the water right there. The idea is you got to fill the other side up with water, but there's an area platform that's glitched just long enough so you can run across an open gap and be able to make the jump. And a lot of people have a lot of people have complained, like, I've attempted this hundreds of times, I cannot make that jump, and I just fall to my death.
You're not supposed to.
Yeah, you're not designed to make the jump, but you got to know the sweet spot.
Well, it took 6 minutes to get that done.
Yeah, I could have probably taken 5 minutes and 30 if I hadn't wasted time fighting all those guys. So yeah, now we're in the diving area. Now, this was an interesting level back when I was playing the game new. Now, see, as soon as you jump in this water, you're supposed to die because there's a fan that sucks you in. But right in this area that I'm in, there's a sweet spot where you can just kind of fight it. Like, see, it's kind of trying to pull me in.
Yeah, I noticed it.
It's trying to pull me in, but if I do that, I can fight it and get out. So, because there's a switch on the other side that you can go inside and pull to stop the fan.
Reminds me of the waters in India in Tomb Raider 3.
Yeah.
Yet that wasn't...
Out of my way!
That wasn't the one thing that was giving me the most problems.
Yeah. Oh, here's a snake eater ladder.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I'm not going to go up that ladder. It's way too far. I'm going to glitch through the wall, and I'm going to appear right at the top of the ladder, because screw that climb.
Oh, dear.
That climb would have taken 3 minutes. Alright.
I love that move.
Alright, good.
I love that move.
Oh, yeah,
Where you
jumping
can
there.
jump and twist in the air like that.
Oh, and this,
that's athletic.
Oh, yeah, in this run, I'll be having to do that a lot. Alright.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Cool.
I like later on how when she picks something up, she no longer gets down on one knee. She just kind of squats.
Yeah, it's just because it takes too long.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, not just for speedrunning purposes, but that can get you killed.
Yeah.
Taking too long. Just pick it up. Okay, now let's do it again. Okay, and am I at the top? Am I at the top? Yay, I am. Good.
So how do you find out about these glitches?
I watch other people do them, and because I don't know how they find out about them, but I watch a lot of different speedruns, and I compare notes, and I try to watch and analyze how they do them. Like, I'll repeat the footage, and I'll also play it on a slower speed so I can see the animation she does, because I know these games inside and out to the point where I know the animation that they're supposed to be doing. So, and then I just spend the time I need to try and imitate it or figure out how it's done. And if I can't figure out how it's done, fortunately, I do find other ways to do it. like the one that you saw at the very beginning where I kind of glitched into the wall and appeared on the top. That wasn't the... Like, some of these glitches are not the status quo way to do them, but I found other ways to do them. And they work just as well, if not a little improved. But they work for me. Now I gotta be careful because there's a flamethrower guy in here. Not in the room I'm currently in, but yeah, I gotta be careful.
That could be a problem.
One thing interesting is, like, down here in this water, is there's a switch that opens up a door to a completely different area, and I don't know why it's here.
Well, you're getting tagged.
I know. Ow.
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 Oh, right in the head.
Ow!
Reminds me of Mortal Kombat. You take a stab, but a bullet to the head. That's alright.
I'll walk it off. Alright, yeah, but it's this switch right here. Switch in the middle of the water, has no business being here, and then watch what it opens. What the?
Okay.
Why the heck is there a switch or a lever under here that opens up a door that's like half a mile away? How does that work?
It's Tomb Raider design. You know how it works. You split something in one room, and then it opens something else in the other room.
I've never been in any of these offshore rigs in real life, but are their layouts really that convoluted? Okay, back up, dude. There's the flamethrower guy.
Oh, dear.
And he's a dead guy. Alright, let me off his friend, too. Haha! And this is where the room is. Oh yeah, that Tomb Raider documentary was a lot of fun. Like, if there's a new Tomb Raider documentary being made, I would love to be on it.
Oh, include me on that too, man.
Oh yeah, like, I'd love for us to, just be appearing, like, our names appear on the screen, like, for that.
Yeah, I'd love to
like
talk
everybody
about
else, like, I'd love to be on a Tomb Raider documentary and just talk about it for...
Just talk about it, you know?
I know, like, if anybody out there knows if there's a Tomb Raider documentary being filmed, can you let us know? Because, like, how James Rolfe was on the Never Sleep Again documentary.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to be on some of these.
Just to get my thoughts on it.
I feel I'm worthy enough.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's avoid the fire here. Alright, now I'm going to pick up the M16.
Oh, by the way, shameless plug. If you haven't had a chance, make sure to check out our Tomb Raider timeline on the first continuity.
Oh yeah, there'll be annotations.
It's a good watch.
It's 2 hours long, but if you want to know everything about the first continuity of Tomb Raider, well, then look no further.
Not a shameless plug.
Well, it's Tomb Raider related, so. All right,
So where are we right now, Bill?
We are in the top of the diving area, and people just left in a helicopter, allegedly, to go to Tibet. And there's my
Hey,
shotgun.
you got a shotgun!
Yeah. All right, the guys in the helicopter, I assume, left to go to Tibet because they know that the monastery has the Italian, but they need the Seraph to get to it, which is why we're here. Because at the bottom of the ocean in this area is the Maria Doria, which was a ship that was being ran by Gianni Bartholi, Marco's father. He had the Seraph, and he was going to pass it on to his son so he could use it to open up the chamber to the Talion. But the monks bombed his ship and buried him underneath the sea. And unfortunately, or fortunately, I guess, the Seraph went down with him. Mm-hmm. So all of the bad guys, or the Chinese mafia, are here to dive underneath there so they can go to the wreck of the Maria Doria and get the Seraph back, so that they can go into the tomb in Tibet.
There you go.
Yep. And I'm about to die.
Is that... Oh, that's...
Please don't shoot me!
Ugh.
Alright, here's another glitch. I'm gonna phase through the wall and appear right on the top. And like that. And
You find a lot more...
Cool.
Oh, nice. You find a lot more people in this one than animals in the first one.
Yeah, I was gonna point that out. Like, Tomb Raider 2 is a lot harder, if not just because you are fighting a lot more people, and those people can often have firearms.
Yeah.
So yeah, fighting animals, birds, wolves, and whatever else was in Tomb Raider 1, that's one thing. But when you're fighting enemies level after level that have different projectiles... Oh yeah, Marco's talking. Yeah, they were beating the hell out of a monk.
Yeah, I guess so.
Telling him where in the monastery should they look for the Talion. And now you'll find out.
Oh, you are not one of them.
But you are a monk.
Brother Chen Bakang. You have come for me. I saw bright lights around me.
That was gunfire. I think it was them who got taken away by it.
But you are my guide, my path beater to a next incarnation. I have done my time here, haven't I?
What are you doing here? In Marco Bartoli?
Nothing. I led righteous life. Here for reasons rooted only in necessary evil. As my father was before me when he bombed Gianni's vessel deep into these waters. Now I'm here, was here, to prevent his son from salvaging the Seraph.
The Seraph?
You not know my life's work well. You sure you're not here for them?
Their Jackanory days are well over.
They want the Seraph to unlock a malignant treasure we contain in our monastery in Tibet. Since being stolen by imbecile vagabonds centuries ago, we've been without key to it, relying solely on cleansing of our prayers to keep it subdued. Then the occultist Gianni B acquired it. Trouble we knew. He breathed life back into ancient belief. One not to be stopped by any amount of head bowing. And now again, it is here. Marco, infected with madness. He has violent mind, but not yet the power to satiate it. So, we reach for our weapons once more.
The true detox of evil.
Where can you be taking me? Thought this was my big break. Guess changes have put us rest. Oh, I need one.
Alright, I'm calling it. Lara's a superhero. How do you hold your breath underwater this long and are
I like to think she has a pack with her, or a mask, or breathing
Does she?
oxygen. I don't know.
Because why is she
Oh, you're right. She's not.
Yeah.
And she's... Man, what a place to drop you off right in the middle of the ocean with a great white shark.
40 fathoms
Like,
under.
oh, F you, game.
Like, shouldn't the pressure alone kill me?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. I died so many times on this level when I was younger because it just drops you in the ocean. No clear direction. Not immediately, anyway.
Right.
Like, there is a clear direction, but you don't figure it out. Like, see, how are you supposed to know? Like, you could have searched anywhere in this ocean.
You know, compare this to the underwater level at the beginning of Tomb Raider Underworld. It's no comparison, because the one in Underworld is actually pretty linear.
Yeah.
This one, though, that's another thing about these old games. It's really wide open. So if you go in the wrong direction, you're screwed.
Yeah, like, and I'm getting low on.
Yeah, right.
Oh, gosh.
Where's the air?
This is going to be a tough one, because there was an air patch up there earlier that I could have gone through.
Oh.
Uh-oh. It's going to be a close one. Ugh. That's not good.
You are living on the edge in this one.
More like living on a prayer. Yeah, let me heal.
Cool.
Alright, so now we're...
So there's different type of glitch runs?
Yeah, there's...
No items? Or...
Oh yeah, there's a glitchless, 100%, secrets speedrun, PC version. I'm doing the PlayStation version, which, like, we'll see a few differences later. But yeah, everybody uses the PC version, if not just because they can immediately save anywhere they want. There's really no loading times, and I'm on fire.
Oh no!
It burns! It burns!
Great!
Water!
Oh, thank you. You are fortunate, sir.
Yeah, I'm fortunate I had enough meta picks to pull it off.
Alright.
Okay, so where was I?
Oh, the different type of glitch runs.
Oh yeah, like I don't know. I just never grew up or played the PC versions of the game. Like I know there's expansion.
Was that a
packs.
Barracuda?
Yeah. And yes, it hurts.
I bet it does.
So let's avoid it. Everything wants to kill you. I don't get it. These things will leave alone the bad guys, but
This is a story that Will knows well, but I love telling it. It's a story my dad told me. My dad's he's a musician, and back in the 70s, he would travel around with, playing drums for many different groups. One time they were in Florida, and they all decided to go swimming. Early in the morning. So they go out there swimming, and it's the 70s, so it's about jewelry, rings, and they had their rings and their necklaces on, and they're out there swimming, and someone yelled from the shore, "Come in, come out of the water, the barracudas feed at night." So they quickly went to that. My dad said that was the last time. That was the first and last time he ever went swimming in the ocean.
Barracudas feed. Okay. All right.
Good job.
Stuck the landing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna end up as something else's meal.
No. So what you saw me do there was like a really dangerous trick. I dived off the ledge, and if you hit the wall and the floor at the exact same time, it cancels out the death animation.
Dang.
Uh-oh.
That's impressive.
Don't kill me. Oh, into the level just before they got the kill.
I think also to do these speedruns, you need a little bit of luck.
Not gonna lie, you do. Yeah, especially when you're pulling off glitches that are really luck-based, like the slope glitches.
Nice shot.
Alright, so now we are in, I forget, is this the... I think this is the wreck.
So now...
Yeah, this is the wreck of the Doria.
Yeah, so we're underwater and on the wrecking thing.
The wreck of the Doria ship.
And we're looking for that artifact.
Seraph.
The Seraph, right.
We're looking for the Seraph. And so is everybody else. And they're not going to make it easy on me. Now, I love how the ship is upside down.
Yes, that's clever. That's
Yeah.
clever. Attention to detail.
Yeah, see, everything is upside down right now.
So, what is it about this game you like more than the first one?
It's creepy. It's harder to a degree because you got a lot of bad guys on you. They definitely improved her look. Like they,
Hey, she actually has a ponytail.
yeah, they added the ponytail. They trimmed her up a little, like cleaned up her animation, her face a little. Oh, that's not fair.
Gave her a bony ass.
They made her fit.
Bony ass.
Okay, I gotta get these guys out of the way. Those guys have killed me too. Just because, like, immediately as soon as you get out of the water, they start open fire. Alright, now check this out. Shouldn't be doing this, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
What the hey?
I'm just far enough that the fire is not touching me, but it is hurting me. Again, it's like one of those things you're supposed to put out the fire. No, I want to make sure I'm, again...
You're not playing it right.
Yeah,
Because you're in the animation,
yeah,
it cancels out the fire animation. Wow.
yeah. And if you're just far enough from it, then it won't hurt. It won't set you ablaze, but it will hurt you because flame distance. All right, get out of here.
Oh, by the way, if you're a troll out there and you want to type us, tell us to shut up,
No.
the way you spell shut up is S-H-U-T, not S-H-O-T. Okay?
Shut up. Okay.
Just letting you know.
Right on. Right on. Yeah, educating people.
Trolls are
Yeah, I
funny.
mean, you got to know how to spell.
Trolls are funny.
Oh shoot! I'm dead.
What?
Just kidding.
Oh, nice.
There's water.
Trolls are funny.
All right, now check out this underwater upside down area. Creepy. It's dark in here. How are you guys getting around? And why do you have big wrenches? Ooh, I'll take that. Could always use more medikits.
I guess.
Ah, the music.
They had wonderful scores back then. The whole adventure aspect of it.
Oh man, Tomb Raider, such a history. And she's still relevant today, albeit rebooted. Alright, so if we go into the next room here, I can push a boulder out of the way and activate a lever. Oh, there's some flares right there.
I saw a really nice footage of, I guess, a fan-made game.
Oh, yeah?
That I guess the completed project's supposed to come out next year.
Next year?
It has like the updated graphics
Uh-huh.
from like the Legend, but it uses the same
Engine
control as the old ones.
Awesome.
It was pretty cool.
I want to play.
Yeah, me too. I really want to take a look.
You know,
at that.
even if they're fan-made games are not all bad.
Right.
I've played a decent amount of really good.
Excuse me,
fan
Jaws.
games. Yeah, I'm not gonna stick around for the shark.
Yeah. You know, people's like, it's a fan-made game. Well, some fan-made games are awesome.
Some fan-made games are far better than the games that the developers make.
It's the same argument when, say, people look at costumes in movies. Oh, that looks like cosplay. Well, that's really not an insult anymore because
Cosplayers spend hundreds of dollars to make these outfits.
Yeah, cosplay actually is. I've seen really great cosplay.
Okay, I'm just.
Dang, how many sharks are down here?
2.
Okay.
I don't know if they can kill you instantly. I never bothered to stick around.
No, I wouldn't either.
Like, I know they can bite. I mean, duh, right? Of course they bite.
What's the scariest enemy you've ran into
In this game?
in a Tomb Raider game, period?
Oh, in a Tomb Raider game.
Or the
period.
one that gives you pause? I'll give you an example for me. For me, it's the alligators in Last Revelation. Because
Really?
they're big and they're fast.
Well,
The alligators are surprisingly fast.
yeah, they are. In reality.
Yeah, in
they are.
reality. So they come on you really quick, and they can do some damage on you. It's like, oh!
I never really thought about it. Like, enemy that actually made me pause.
Or gave you biggest concern.
Do bosses count?
Anything you want.
Dragon.
T-Rex?
Dragon.
Okay. How about the T-Rex?
The T-Rex was a surprise, but he didn't pause me as much as he did get me moving. I'm like, oh crap.
Or, yeah, enemies that concerned you the most.
Normally you'd think the T-Rex, but T-Rex went down pretty quickly.
Yeah, those alligators, they were a threat in Last Revelation.
Yeah, they were interesting, weren't they?
Alright.
Okay, so survive that jump. There's guys everywhere. Stop shooting me! Don't you have a Seraph to find? Like, never mind what I'm doing.
What was that?
It was a eel, maybe
Moray eel?
something.
Ugh.
It was some kind of fish underwater, and it bites.
Barracuda. Yeah, good lord.
Well, that's the end of this level.
And we're out of here.
Yep. Wreck of the Maria Doria. I remember back when I was younger, I had to use the skip level code to beat that level. I had to use the skip level code a lot.
Sounds like me in Tomb Raider 3.
Like, trust me, back in the day, I didn't know cheat codes were a thing. Well, back then, the internet was still barely a thing.
Yeah, I mean, the first cheat code I ever did was for Tomb Raider Last Revelation. It was awesome. I get all this unlimited access to all this stuff. This is great.
I am the end-all, be-all.
My backpack has unlimited pockets.
Yeah, because I remember playing this game when I was younger with a friend of mine. And he moved far away now. I think he lives in Arizona. But then, hell, I don't know. This was 10 years ago. Oh, no, this was well over 10 years ago. Shoot. Like, this was, like, back when the game was brand new. Like, we hadn't got the internet yet.
Okay.
So, yeah, we were still without internet. Didn't even know what it was, really. I didn't know what the internet was a thing.
Right.
And then, yeah, we're playing this game. And I had managed to, considering how...
Nice glitch.
Yeah, thank you. Considering how we were still kind of into the... We were just kind of getting into this era of gaming. I was pretty surprised how I was able to make it to the wreck of the Maria Doria without cheating.
Oh, that's impressive.
Yeah, but it was at the wreck of the Maria Doria that I was stuck.
Oh.
I couldn't for the life of me. And then even my friend couldn't figure it out. And then he was like, well, I think there's cheat codes for this game. And I'm like, what are those? Well, of course, I know what a cheat code is.
Yeah.
But, like, what kind of cheat codes would Tomb Raider have? Because it's not exactly at the main menu, press this and that.
Right.
It's not exactly Contra.
Right. It's very different, where you actually have to input a correct sequence while standing in a certain position.
Yeah, and he was significantly older than I was. Like, significantly older at the point where, like, he has no reason to be hanging out with me.
Like me.
Yeah, I guess. Maybe not that old. But he's like, well, I can look on He's like, I can look on the internet and see if we can find some cheat codes for this game. And I'm just like, what's the internet? Like, and so yeah, I go over to his house and he goes on the internet, and I thought it was pretty cool. Like the World Wide Web, he kind of shows me around a little bit, and then and then it really was. It was dial-up internet, but back then it was amazing.
Oh yeah, it was incredible.
Yeah, it was amazing back then. Like, whoa, the internet. We have
America Online.
Yeah, we suddenly have access to the world around us. And so he finds these cheat codes for Tomb Raider 2, and he prints them out on this printer that you do not see anymore. It's like one of those fax printers that have like the circles on the side. It's like it's like not even the sheets aren't even separated. It's like an ongoing long sheet of paper that prints.
Oh yeah, I had the ones where you had holes on the sides.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was holes on the sides, and you had to like rip the paper off of the sections.
The past, man. Times were rough.
So yeah, and it took forever to print.
Yep.
All right, here's another slow glitch real quick. Let's see if I can pull it off. All right. No,
same way.
Fail. Good.
There you go.
All right, so yeah, he prints out, and it takes forever to print this like long list of Tomb Raider 2 cheat codes and hints.
Okay.
And I'm like, and he gives it to me, and so I'm like, what is this? Oh, I was like, well, let's look at it. Like, these are cheat codes. Like, apparently, if you do these animations, you can get her like all sorts of different weaponry. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, nah, that can't be. That sounds too good to be true. Like, there's no way. And we attempted a few times and failed miserably. Mm-hmm. But one thing funny happened. One time we attempted to do it, and it didn't work. What happened was she blew up.
What? How did that happen?
The reason was because in this game, the developers kind of tease the idea that, oh, if you do this cheat code, you can play as Lara Croft naked.
Though the infamous naked code.
Yeah,
right.
the naked code. And people were like, oh, okay, let's try that. And if you try it, Lara Croft instant explodes. It's kind of like a dismay. Like, you shouldn't be doing that.
Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that. You shouldn't be doing this. And it was an advisory against patches, although we weren't trying to do that. We just did the code wrong.
Yeah, okay, you were trying to do that. You were just...
Yeah, like the nude glitch wasn't on. Well, yeah, the nude cheat wasn't on our paper because I think by that time everybody knew it was fake.
This is gonna be interesting.
All right,
This is an interesting
slope
level.
glitch
Because you got some interesting things to do here.
Yeah, like first of all, doing these slope glitches in a row is really hard.
Where are we now?
The deck.
Okay, so this is the deck.
Yeah, we're gonna find the Seraph here. All right, slope glitch. Good. This glitch took me a week to figure out, because it's such an interesting setup. No, and I got a guy on me too, so I have to do it fast, so pay attention. Alright, I gotta get on the corner just like this, just far enough, like right here, I can cancel the flare animation, and just like this, make sure I don't pop out of bounds, walk forward, turn around, and make a quick forward, and she'll fall right through the ledge.
I bet you felt like backflipping when you finally got this
Oh,
done.
man, I was on top of the world when I figured out how to do that, because every attempt I had made ended in failure, with me either making it to the top, but being pushed far enough away that I couldn't grab the ledge, which would have me fall to my death, or 9 times out of 10, attempting to do it, I would get pushed back in bounds. Okay, so I got the key to the door where the Seraph is.
Awesome.
Alright, but first, before we go there, I'm going to pick up a grenade launcher, which is down here.
Hey, there you go.
Oh, get away. So yeah, we were attempting to do the all weapons cheat, and several attempts it didn't work. In fact, for a whole day we couldn't get it to work because I think there was an error in the coding where it says you have to make Lara turn around 3 times. And
Yeah.
you really don't. You really only have to make her turn around 2.
Okay.
So 3 times probably does work, but yeah, you really only need to make her do it twice. So yeah, I actually did it, and it says you're gonna hear a noise when it works. All right, now I'm sorry. Hold on, I gotta be careful. Like there's 2 guys with flamethrowers.
And you're almost dead.
I know. I gotta be careful. All right, good. He's gone, and the other guy's locked in an animation. Good. Yes. All right, let's get the Seraph and let's get out of here. Yeah, we're about to end the level and come up on a cutscene for you guys, so I think I'll finish the story after when we get to the snow. And we have the Seraph. So it's time to get the hell out of the water. Well, that sucks.
That was decent, but you should have had a raft.
I get it. Oh, come on now. That's so stupid. At least that was more believable. Okay, we are now in Tibet, but unfortunately we didn't make it to the monastery because we ran out of fuel. So now we have to hoof it to the monastery.
Right.
Where all the guys are.
Ow.
Yeah.
Snowballs.
Yeah. Now, this is another trailer shot right here.
Nice.
Yeah, I call those the commercial shots.
Yeah.
To make it look all epic.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's see. Another jump I shouldn't really be able to make. Oh, good.
Phew.
Now I know I'm gonna. I'll continue my story where I left off, but this is one of the best parts in the game right here.
It's always fun when you're in vehicles.
Oh, it starts playing the remix in the background. Ran him over. Alright, yeah, the Snowmobile is pretty hard to control, though, so
They always are.
hopefully I can get this right. Good. Okay, so where was I? Okay, so we were attempting to do the all weapons collection. A couple days later, I'm on my own, and I pull out this long list of like papers that he gave me, and for years I kept these papers.
Okay.
Okay, so I finally pull it off, and I hear the trigger in the background that lets you know that you did the code right. And I'm like, and then I press select, and then all of a sudden I see like all of these weapons and like infinite, like not infinite, but like 65 meta kits, 65 smaller medical kits, and then like 85 flares, and like I have all of these weapons that have like 5,000 ammo, and I'm just like, my God, I am God. I know. Like it felt so amazing to see all of those weapons, and I was just like, I didn't even try playing the levels. I was having fun just wasting ammo and shooting Uzis everywhere. Yeah! Just trying to find guys to kill so I could try out all these new weapons, and of course my favorite was
You look like you have blood.
Oh, this guy, he looks like he's full of blood.
Hi guys, how's the health insurance?
I know, and my favorite weapon of all time was the grenade launcher.
Oh, I love the grenade launcher.
It killed everything instantly, and not only did it kill them instantly, it killed the crap out of them. Body parts were flying.
Yeah, I was like, oh,
it was so much fun. It was so cool. I'm like, oh, that is awesome. Like, bodies are just flying. Oh, crap.
Wait, what's that?
An explosion.
Oh, wow.
I didn't do it.
Yeah, it's always fun when you got the unlimited cheats and you got all the different weaponry and stuff.
And then I found the skip level code, and I thought that was even better because
yeah.
I was just like, I am so done with this level. And then I made it to snow, and then I just proceeded to use the glitch, the cheat, and skipped every single level in the game and beat it. And I'm like,
was it floating in midair?
Yeah, I parked it right there.
Wow, nice.
Thank you. So yeah, when it was right there, I instantly got on it without having to do the animation for her to get on it.
All right.
All right, so let's try to get back there without killing ourselves. Yeah, no. Even while I was talking, I think I was doing some pretty impressive feats on this darn bike.
That was nice.
Like I was doing some jumps that I probably wouldn't have been able to make.
Unless you hadn't, driven off and exploded. I would have done that 5 times by
Oh
now.
yeah, I have done that so many times attempting this. I'm not gonna lie. I have fallen so many times it has infuriated me. Wrong place, wrong time, buddy. I've fallen right here too. All right, let's get out of here and go back. You got to be careful. Depending on how far you fall, that thing can explode.
One thing I like about quest movies and quest games is that you get to go to different locations.
Oh yeah. Oh look, there's the endangered snow leopard.
Oh, I don't want to kill that.
Yeah, fortunately, they weren't endangered when the game came out. Now we know why.
Lara.
Okay, that bird is gonna chase me. I promise.
Click.
Go away, you darn falcon. I don't want to kill America.
Falcons are beautiful birds.
Not those ones. Go away!
So is this like a secret area?
No, I had to go in there and pull that lever.
Oh, great.
Hello!
Good lord.
Goodbye. I'm dying. Okay, for this, I'm going to get the M16 out.
Ah, heavy-duty machine gun.
Heavy machine gun. I'll take the bike. I got the bird. Shot the bird down. Suck it.
Oh, man.
Alright.
So what are we looking for right now?
We're trying to make it to the monastery.
Okay.
Because Lara overheard that all of the bad guys were going to the monastery because they know that that's where the Talion is, but they needed the Seraph to get into the tomb. So that's why all the guys are here already.
Is this your favorite Tomb Raider story?
As a story, it could be more well refined. Then again, what PS1 games, say for RPGs, really couldn't like use a little fine tuning. Like Anniversary fine tuned the first game, so yeah, I think an Anniversary of Tomb Raider 2 could fine tune the story a little more. But I do think Marco Bartoli is far more threatening than Natla was. Because like Natla's problem is that she loved to
I love that. That's great.
jerk through the wall. Yeah, Natla's problem was she liked to blabbermouth.
I love the slang talking in the first one. Oh, wow. You jumped off just as a nick of time.
Yeah. I'm fine. And I'm almost dead. Oh. And luckily...
Well, people give Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull crap because it dealt with aliens.
Yeah.
Well, Tomb Raider 3 kind of did, because those were extraterrestrial fragments that came from a meteor.
Yeah.
So technically it was from outer space.
It was clever. It was extraterrestrial mixed with primordial.
Yes.
So it was kind of an evolutionary
Exactly.
thing, but they also hinted aliens were there. There's a freaking flying saucer in Area 51, man.
That was awesome, by the way.
Yeah, it was. All right, so now we've made it to the monastery, and unfortunately, because we were looking for the Seraph, Bartoli's men are here fighting the monks. So while they're fighting the monks...
I love that bomber jacket she's wearing.
The bomber jacket?
Yeah.
Oh, the pilot jacket?
Yeah. Well, yeah, the bomber jacket. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's that's a nice look on her.
Alright, let's try to make... Oh, good. I failed that jump so many times. We are now inside the monastery.
So Bartoli's like doing the ritual, right?
No. Bartoli is not here.
Okay.
Like, he really doesn't have a reason... Oh, yeah, he's here in Tibet. He's just not doing any of the dirty work. This is a hard glitch to do, too. Alright, now...
What's so hard about it?
Getting popped back in bounds, or worst case scenario, I get pushed to the top, but I can't make the jump, so I just fall and die. So I had to completely turn it around so that when she bumps into the wall, she falls backwards onto the ledge.
Okay.
Alright, now I'm going to skip a trigger here by jumping through the wall like there. Alright, so now the boulder won't come down.
Jeez. Oh, God, balls.
Yeah, you have a funny history with boulders. And another boulder for the win. Alright, now, this part is what's different about the PC version, is I am forced to take the longer route, which you see me doing right here.
Okay.
Because the PC speedrunner would normally go down the, like where you saw the boulder going down,
Yes.
there's a section down there where you can push a block. Now, if you push the block in, you can actually jump through the corner, like I would regularly do when I jump through corners, and you'd make it to the other side of the room, where you can activate the next part of the stage. However, on the PlayStation version, where you push the block,
Yeah.
they added another section.
Oh.
So there's no corner for you to jump through.
Ah.
So you could push it, but
You ain't getting there.
yeah, there's one more section, so there's no corner for you to jump through. See, I'll show you. This is the room that you'd want to corner jump into. So yeah, let me get the first. This whole level is really long, and it's a big collection quest, so I have to get 6 of these. But yeah, let me kill this guy, and I'll show you what I mean. I don't want to shoot the monk.
No.
Alright, so yeah, this boulder is just automatically in the way, and like you would jump through the corner regularly.
Okay.
Alright, so when I pull this out of the way, let me show you. Alright, see the section that I'm in right now?
Yes.
This section is not there.
Really?
Yeah, it was just that section right there where I'm pushing it. Mm-hmm. See, but since there's 2 sections right there, there's no corner for me to jump through.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm forced to take that long route.
Well, darn it, making you work.
I know, like, see, like, all that time I just wasted doing that just saved the PC runner like probably a good 2 to 3 minutes.
PS1.
Yeah, so maybe it's because they figured out that it was so easy to do that they added that extra section just to...
Are you backtracking?
Yeah, I gotta go this way because I'm gonna pull another glitch right here. I'm gonna jump through this fence.
Man.
Cool.
Yeah, another guy got really angry at us because we showed glitches in the first game. And I'm like, listen, guys, it's a video game. All these video games are great, but they all have their own problems.
Yeah, and one thing is that the guy pointed out, he's like, he's really mad at us for using glitches. Well, and he doesn't want a glitch run. Okay, well here's what you want then. You don't want a speed run. You want a long play.
Yes, that's what they are.
Yeah, if you're looking for a speed run, odds are you're gonna find them that have glitches in them, unless they specifically say this is a speed run without glitches. But 9 times out of 10, speed runs have glitches.
Yes.
If you don't want a speed run, look for a long play.
They're out there.
Yeah.
And have fun.
All right, I'm gonna avoid a trigger
Meanwhile,
here.
we're just gonna play games and have lives.
All right, jumping through the corner right
Try
there,
one.
I just did. I disabled the trigger, so now enemies won't show up. When
Very, very clever.
yeah, except for this guy, because I didn't kill him. And I probably should have, because now he's killing me.
Oh, wow.
Saved myself.
I am impressed with the timing you have.
Thank you. Now, because I did that corner glitch and bypassed, these guys down here that normally would appear in the door right here are not going to show up. Which would save me some time, because I don't want to waste time trying to kill them and avoiding getting me killed. So yeah, where were you?
Huh?
You were talking about something?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay, so yeah. After completing all the glitches, not glitches, all of the cheats by the game back then, I quickly learned that this internet thing was good, and I want it. So back then, I had my parents, I was like, Mom, Dad, we need the internet. Because we had a computer, but we need the internet.
Right.
So they get,
and it was all over.
yeah. So like about 2 weeks later, we get the service, America Online.
Of course.
America Online.
That's old school.
America
right
Online. No, hold on. Not just
9.0.
No, not just America Online. America Online 5.0.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Now, you should remember this. They updated it so many times that every month in the mail or so, you'd get a new America Online in the mail.
Yeah.
A new disc.
Yeah.
Like America Online 6.1.
Yeah.
And you'd have to update your America Online, and it promised that it would make it faster. It never did.
You needed those updates because you wanted to stay on top of all the video game stuff.
like oh my gosh, back then my favorite website was Game Winners.
Oh yeah, I remember Game Winners. Yeah.
And it's still around.
Yeah.
Yeah, GameWinners.com. Had everything that we needed for cheats. Alright, got a key. Yeah, so now hint, if you shoot the monks, they will attack you. You don't
really?
You do not want that.
I guess they would. If some British woman came and started shooting at me, I'd be attacking her too.
So yeah, immediately when you first start the stage, the monks are all on your side. They will not attack you. They will help you fight all the bad guys. In fact, they'll even do it for you. But if you accidentally shoot one of them, they're coming after you.
Okay.
And they are relentless. So you're just better off killing everybody. Or avoiding a fight altogether.
Yeah.
And of course, unfortunately, it's very luck-based, depending on who will win the fight. So sometimes the monks could win, sometimes the bad guys can win.
Oh, really? And what happens then?
Then, well, it may or may not affect your run. So just hope for the best and hope the monks kill them and they don't kill the monks. It's less of a headache on your part, really.
Right.
Like, it really shouldn't affect anything if you're trying to avoid them anyway, but alright. Corner glitch.
Nice. I like those corner glitches, how they just kind of...
Yeah.
It just kind of lifts you up to the next available area.
Yep. Alright, now let's put the stone fragment right
I
here.
love how this major war is going on. Lara's like, don't mind me.
Don't mind me, running, coming through. Well, yeah, I mean, are you gonna focus on the British woman, or are you gonna focus on the monk who's kicking your backside with like a stick and blades and stuff? I'd be focusing on them.
I don't know. I think the guys with the guns have the advantage. Call me crazy.
You'd think, but they lose half the time. All right, so let's
Faith got them through.
That corner glitch, that jump, that's what I was talking about earlier with the extra section.
I'm sorry, I would not want eyeballs on my wall. There were some pictures of eyes.
Oh, yeah. All right, now this is an awesome glitch if I can pull it off, and it could, well, obviously it could kill me if I fail up. So there's a really intricate setup that I have to do. See, I gotta be right there. I have to sidestep. I gotta jump in place twice.
Look at those eyes.
And then I have to make a running jump, dive off the ledge, and good.
Yay! Good job. Will, breaking the game since 97.
Breaking the game since 2 weeks ago. No, I'm kidding. Breaking the game since months ago, I guess.
Would you ever play the game legit now?
I have for years.
Okay.
But there's no reason to now.
So it doesn't ruin the experience for you.
No, of course not. Glitches do not ruin the experience for me unless they're bypassing like a significant story part that would otherwise be really cool to see. Which, fortunately, they never do.
Right.
Unlike Sonic Boom, where you can use the glitch to literally skip 75% of the game.
No, actually, that's a good thing. But we don't want to open up that, I guess that can of worms.
Okay, so here's another piece that I need to get. Yeah, it's not a very safe monastery, I'm just gonna say.
No. Man, you monks are pretty athletic.
Yeah, not a very safe monastery.
Gotta be like Spider-Man to get through this thing.
Oh yeah, being Spider-Man help you get spider sense and where all the traps are.
Right.
Alright, now let's get back inside. Yeah, I'm gonna do another corner glitch. Soon, anyway. I am not our mother.
That'll always be one of my favorite moments.
Everybody
in
loved
history.
Everybody loved it, and I was just like, wow, that's awesome.
And that speedrun really led us to doing the Tomb Raider timeline, which I'm really happy the way that turned out. I'm glad people are enjoying it, too. You know, us Tomb Raider fans, we should stick together.
Indeed.
Any expectations for Rise of the Tomb Raider?
None. I have no idea.
We'll just accept it for what it is, I guess.
Yeah, I'll find out. Alright, another quarter glitch. Boom.
Nice.
Let me get the last piece.
How old do you think Lara would go before she would retire from tomb raiding? You see Lara in her 60s still doing this?
Probably. Big Mama. No, I could have did a glitch.
Big Mama.
I could have did a glitch to just jump up here, but it's one of those glitches that I would swear only works on the PC version because every single attempt, no matter how many times I do it, always ends up with me bumping my head and falling to my death.
You can't bump off me like my brooks. Like, it's so easy, Lara.
I know. Like, I would swear and bet money that some of these glitches can only be done on the PC version. And that is no more apparent than in this level where I just showed you that there was another section. So yeah, they did change and alter something. So maybe they altered the textures a little.
It was a patch to take out the...
They probably did.
Take out the fun.
They probably did.
I'll never forget Dying Light, how Will said to me, man, they patched the one thing out that made this game fun. Now I don't want it anymore.
I know. There was a glitch in Dying Light. There was a glitch to duplicate your weapons, so you could like infinitely throw them at the zombies, which I thought was fun. Otherwise, the game was another generically boring zombie game. Sorry, Dying Light fans, but that's what it was. And then they patched it out, and that really upsetted me because like the one thing that made me continue to play this game and actually beat it, you took it out.
Yeah.
Which killed the Let's Play.
Oh, well.
Okay, so now we...
So we're putting those things in to open up the doors.
Yeah, where we will put the Seraph.
Okay.
Yeah, because this is where you put the Seraph, and it opens up the tomb to the Talion.
Ah.
The Talion, which is the glorified doorknob to the Great Wall's Temple of Zeon.
Rock on. And we're leaving the monastery.
Yep, now into the tomb of the Talion, which is going to be interesting and kind of creepy.
Okay.
You'll find out why really soon. Looking good, Lara.
Yeah, nice shot. I really like that.
Oh yeah, the PS1 version also has these loading screens with screenshots that the PC version does not have.
There you go. But the PC versions also have those exclusive levels, too.
Yeah, it sucks. Golden.
You didn't know about them, did you?
I knew about them, I just never played them.
Okay. Oh, man, is that Yeti?
Yep. We're gonna leave the Yeti alone. Alright, here's an interesting trick.
Okay.
Huh.
What the heck? Ah!
Flare cancelled. Get off of me!
Snow leopard.
Flare cancel.
That flare cancel is actually really useful, isn't it?
Yeah. It doesn't cancel out health damage that you would get from the fall, but it does cancel the animation, so that's good if you're at a pinch.
Yeah, you can just keep rolling. You don't lose any momentum.
Yeah. Alright, let's get one of the masks right here.
While you're getting shot up.
Yep. Flare cancel again.
Just flare cancel your way down.
Alright, use the mask right here, and then quickly avoid the boulders that'll be coming down.
Oh dear. Watch out for the snowballs. Do you ever watch any of those videos that have our collections of Lara Croft dying?
I don't like them. I don't like to see her die. I want to see her live.
Funny moment in that video documentary we were talking about earlier. There was this one guy, I guess, who was in charge of the death animations.
Yeah.
And he would come up with just creative ways to kill Lara. But I was like, I don't know if I want that.
Oh, I
job.
gotta heal. And then flare cancel. And that's the end of that level. Catacombs of the Italian.
There was a level? Where?
Well, a minute and 59 seconds.
Jeez.
Short level if you glitch it. Alright, now we are in the resting place of the Italian.
Okay.
We have to ring a bell to open up the doors, and there's a lot of Yetis in here too. This is an interesting trick. Watch this one.
Oh, what the? What was that? What the? A lot of these things happen so fast, it's hard for me to follow.
It's a trampoline. They're like booby traps. They launch you really high, and when you land, you die. But I let it launch me, and then while it launched me, I used the directional pad to make her back up while she's moving in there, and then she backs up into the wall, and she's falling through the wall, and it pops her at the top of the next section.
Nice.
No, those are
these
white
are-
tigers.
These are fun, you know?
White tigers, and they hurt.
Wasn't that a mask you just passed up?
Yeah, if you touch the area, it triggers the area, and you don't have to pick it up.
Oh, wow. There was tons of white tigers down there.
Yeah, no, I'm surprised I lived, actually.
They sound pretty terrifying.
Flare cancel! I gotta heal just for the sake of... I don't trust it. Flare cancel!
Watch out for the spikes. Jeez.
Alright, now, that was a glitch, too. I'm not... You're, like... I was able to jump through there and land on the bridge.
Jeez, that's
Because the opening is just wide enough.
Dang. I hope you people are learning something here.
Okay.
If you've got the reflexes to do it.
Oh yeah, like, I'm not gonna say that I just instantly did this. No, it took a lot of patience and a lot of practice, and I got furious a lot of times before I felt comfortable speedrunning. So yeah, basically it was just replaying a lot of the same levels over and over.
Yeah.
Reset.
More barracudas. And more yetis.
Go away! Alright, here's some quick maneuvers. Snowballs! Alright, listen for the musical cue here. Ice wall.
I just love those things. I mean, these games just had so much atmosphere. And there were so many games that came from the PlayStation 1 era that I just really enjoyed so much.
Yeah. Okay, now we're coming into the room of Italian. Now, what you would have to do is you have to ring the gong at the top, which would shatter all of the glass, or all of the ice walls. But the ice walls are not very well textured, so you can actually run through them if you try.
Oh, I see.
So there's the Italian.
It was early, you know, they were still trying to get used to the technology,
Yeah.
so...
So now we can also use that same trick to just run out of the texture. Alright, now I'm gonna get my, yeah, pull this out. Because now we're gonna come up against an interesting boss.
A boss fight, huh?
Yeah. Oh, come on, Lara, get up there. Oh, screw it.
Oh, good lord, what is that?
It's a Birdman.
It's Big Man! What is that?
It's some kind of a bird falcon thing.
That is interesting. Is that the big bird you were talking to me about? I think you were talking to me about this once.
Yeah. Alright, well.
Oh, he's a pussy. Who knew?
It's a dead bird. Chicken, anyone?
Ice Palace.
And we are done with the ice levels.
Yay!
And now we are back to the Great Wall of China in the Temple of Xi'an. Here to get the dagger's blade. Okay, so as you saw, we used the Talion, opened up the door with that glorified doorknob that we have. And we're coming up on the final stretch of the game. So yeah, here's the temple, and of course there's the dagger, but unfortunately we're falling down the trap door. So, now we have to go through the entire stage, because, well, it was a last trap.
Okay, so we got our doorknob, so now we're heading for...
Yeah, we already opened it.
Right, okay.
Alright, so we failed to get the dagger. It was right in front of us, but she fell.
Whoa!
Okay, now,
Those waterfalls.
now this isn't a glitch. This is a tricky jump. And if you pull it off, you can skip half the level.
Okay. Was that rubber ducky?
No.
Okay. Rubber ducky, you're the one.
Okay, so yeah, that's the first half of the jump. Now if we turn quickly... Ooh!
Yay!
Landed right on the bridge, skipped half the level just like that.
You the man.
Alright, what you saw there, that wasn't a rubber ducky, that was one of the secrets.
Looked like a rubber ducky.
It was a dragon statue.
I wanted to be a rubber ducky.
Fine, it's a rubber ducky.
Huh?
Fine, it's a rubber ducky.
Thank you.
It squeaks. Flare cancel!
All these cool tricks.
Whee!
There's that trampoline thing again, huh?
Yep.
Boing. Boing. That was fun. I'm gonna do it again. Funny thing about this game, too, is there's some really dark areas.
Yeah, there are.
Don't go in there. It's dark.
Come on, there, it's red.
That would not be good.
Okay, so now we are in a very... Well, all around we're in very dangerous territory.
And no, this game is totally not borrowing stuff from Temple of Doom.
And using it better.
That means they're not ripping it off. If you can do
We're improving it! This is what Temple of Doom should have been!
Oh, nice. Did another glitch
Yeah,
there.
cool, thank you.
I call it the Iron Man glitch, where she could just shoot up in the air.
Iron Man, okay, there's a falcon.
Like she has jetpacks in her boots.
Alright, let's get that key, shall we? Yeah, there's a dragon. Giant dragon.
Funny thing though, the thing about watching this thing is that I know that this will not help me beat Tomb Raider 2. I'm on my own.
Gotta heal. Alright, now we
That's
can
lava, isn't it?
Yeah, we can use the key that we just got right here. Gotta love these climbs. Work them legs. Make it back.
Yeah. Oh wow, I love the blood-soaked spikes.
Yeah.
Little attentions to details like that. So you gonna do a speedrun of Tomb Raider 3?
Oh shoot, I just went the wrong way.
Oh, what happened?
These areas look alike. I went the wrong way.
So you're gonna do a speedrun of Tomb Raider 3?
If the comments demand it. But we'll have to wait and see how well this one does.
Well, no matter how well it does, it's just fun to do. I'm having a lot of fun watching you pull all these things off.
Okay.
just absolutely wreck the game.
Or just years of experience combined with the glitches of today.
Right.
Alright, so now we're trying to make our way back to the dagger. Unfortunately, Marco and his men were right on my tail when I got here.
Oh boy. Again, the sound effects too are just great way to just kind of freak you out because you know it's coming.
Yeah. Now we have to do a lot of tricky jumps just to get back up there.
Nice.
Would you be able to climb these ladders?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can climb them.
Me
You?
too. Well, yeah, me too, but the straight up ladders, they're not as easy as it looks. Would you be able to do that?
No.
This is like Ninja Warrior stuff.
I know, right? Oh man, she would own it in that competition.
Oh yeah, you know, if Ninja Warrior existed back then, she probably would have taken it.
Here we go.
Coming up on one of the creepier
I'm sorry.
levels.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That was such a cute moment when she put her hand on her mouth. Like,
Everybody loves that scene. Like, I can't believe you did it. So yeah, creepy level here. It scared me a lot when I was younger, simply because you're really high up and it's really dark and it's really creepy.
oh wow.
The floating islands. With very eerie sound effects in the background.
Yes, look at this.
You are in a very hostile environment. You are not in Kansas anymore. You are in a different realm.
What in the world was that?
It was it was one of those Jade Guardians.
See, this is fear.
Oh, now check this. The Flaming Temple.
Yes. Atmosphere. Atmosphere.
Yeah, and these Jade statues come to life now.
Oh, wonderful.
Now, people were always confused. What is that green stuff out there? Well, it's jade.
Yes, you're right. It's jade.
I don't know why that's so hard to figure out.
Okay, somehow we'll figure that out. Sometimes you just gotta squirm your way.
Yes. You know, sometimes if a glitch doesn't work out right, you gotta force it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I made a pretty cool jump right there. All right, let's get over there quickly. Yeah, you do not want to fall. Instant death.
Oh no.
Yeah, like they're floating islands, man. There's no bottom.
Oh, what in the world was that? Oh, it's those creatures.
Yeah, jade statues. They fly.
Of course they do. Like, of course. They fly. Of
Ooh,
course.
spikes. I have one chance to do this glitch right.
Ooh. I saw that it was taking away your health.
Yeah. Pull the lever.
Now you're using the force.
Now there's all sorts of guys around gonna throw kunais at me.
Yeah, I saw that.
They're throwing a lot of mouse curses at me.
Oh yeah. I remember those. Yeah. Oh, you're almost dead.
Ugh. Alright, this one's a little harder to do. Takes an interesting setup. Because I'm trying to phase through the top, and then I'm going to immediately have to start jumping. Okay. Jump. Alright, start jumping.
There you go.
Maneuver myself, maneuver myself, maneuver myself. Get back up there.
Man, that was nice. You got it. Oh man, spikes and lava.
Spikes in the lava!
Oh man! If the spikes don't get you, the lava will.
Yeah, it's like the spikes are going to stick you there, and the lava's going to cook you.
One of the Tomb Raider games actually had a level editor. I think.
Yeah, they did. Only on the PC version.
That'd be fun. Make A-hole Tomb Raider. A-hole Raider.
I have played some fan-made A-hole Tomb Raider games, and
you guys suck.
I know you guys do. Like, you know, at least these guys give you subtle hints about something that's showing up. These guys, boulder. All right, glitch to the top. Good.
Okay.
All right, here's the end of the level. Wall fire.
Of course.
But yeah, this is a completely different room, and it creeped me out, man.
I bet it did.
All right, now we're on. That's the floating
islands.
Yep. And now we are in the dragon's lair.
Oh, the best part of the game.
And potentially the hardest. Well, sort of. I don't know. Some of these glitches were hard to do. All right, I'm gonna pick this up. All right, now I gotta be fast because I don't want. I don't want them to come to life while I'm in the middle of this.
Are they on a timer?
Sort of. Alright, now I have one shot. I'm gonna get out my shotgun for this. Because there's like there's a lot of these guys with kunais in here, and one of them has the key, and it's this guy over here, and I cannot lose him. If I lose him, you'll never find him again.
Really?
Yeah, you'll never find him until you kill all the other guys, because he blends.
Oh, well, you're getting shredded.
Yeah, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Did you?
Yeah, I got it. I gotta quickly put it inside the door right here. Now I got like all these guys on me.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, quickly get in there. Oh my god.
Gosh. Oh my god.
Oh! Get in there.
Oh wow.
Alright, they don't follow me.
Looked like they were following you.
They're not following me down here. And for good reason.
Someone should make an animation where Laura's running and you see all these guys chasing her.
Hi, Marco.
Here we go!
You can't bump off me and my brood so easy, Lara.
Nah, I bet you peed your pants the first time you saw this.
Oh, man, no, sorry. Alright, now I'm pulling out the grenade launcher, and I'm gonna try to wound him. Oh, please don't set me ablaze.
Yeah, someone should make an animation of Laura running away with all these guys chasing her. Throwing kunais at her.
Throwing like mouse curses.
Like there's kunais stuck in her backpacks. Like there's kunais stuck in her backpack.
And her mouth is like wide open. Alright, he's hurt. He's hurt.
No, he's not dead. He's just
No, he's regenerating.
Yeah, he's not dead until you pull it out. And he's dead. Good job.
Now I got the dagger, and now I have to get the heck out of Dodge! Run! Police is coming down.
So did Marco want to turn to a dragon so he can take over the world?
Yep. Because his ancestor did it centuries ago.
Okay, wouldn't we just drop a nuclear bomb on him and that'd be the end of it?
No, because he regenerates.
Well, if he knocks you out, you can then take the knife out.
How many people know that?
Good point, I guess.
She knew, but how many other people know that?
Wouldn't the nuclear bomb destroy the knife as well?
No, it's magic.
We don't have to explain anything!
Yeah, I'm sure nobody's gonna explain
And
that.
you'll see the Great Wall of... Oh my god!
Why is the Great Wall exploding? It's probably an area of the Great Wall that's like really far away from the civilization.
Okay.
Okay, so we just defeated Marco the Dragon. Buried most of his cohorts underneath the rubble.
Well, that's it.
Well, I'm pretty
Game
sure.
over.
I'm pretty sure.
Or is it?
Well, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that worked for him that aren't exactly happy about
Because they ain't getting paid now that you killed him!
and their plans going up in smoke because a lot of them believed in that. So, home sweet home.
Ooh. Beautiful.
Uh-oh.
What in the world?
They brought the dogs. They've all broken in my house.
Well, I bet the first time you saw this, you was like, "Oh, awesome!"
No, I was actually worried because
Oh, yeah.
you don't have your pistols.
Oh, so you didn't know? How'd
No.
you figure it out? So you were just running around?
Well, yeah, you have a
Look
shotgun.
at all that stuff.
You can get all the shotgun shells, but
Oh, but you don't have the infinite ammo.
yeah, like when I first saw it, I thought it was kind of cool because I thought that I could use the dagger,
Oh, okay.
but no, you can't. So yeah,
Well,
now,
how would you use it? Would you throw it at them?
I don't know. I thought maybe at
And
the
you
time-
stick it to them, and then they turn to a dragon. No, I don't remember. I guess you have to do a ritual first. But
I don't know. But yeah, this level it kind of freaked me out. Even though it's my turf and it's my house, I'm getting jumped in my house, and I'm in a bathrobe, and I got.
it's really cool because in the first two games, this was the practice area. Croft Manor. It's almost out of a safe area. So the fact that now at the end it's being invaded was kind of an interesting twist.
Yeah, I mean, you should know the area, and I do.
Miss Croft, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna lock myself in the refrigerator while you take care of this.
Yeah. Oh, is Winston still in the fridge? Uh-oh. Okay, so now I'm just offing all these guys. This is my turf. Get out of my house. Actually, you know, what's going on here is perfectly legal. They've broken on her property. She has...
Yes!
She can legally kill these guys.
Yes, self-defense.
They all came here to kill me.
So you're just wiping out all the guys.
Yeah, there's one final guy that has two Magnum revolvers, and then he shows up at the end when you kill them all.
So he technically is the final boss.
And he is right here.
Running around in her bathrobe.
And, my friends, that's Tomb Raider 2.
Congratulations. Well, it's a fantastic game.
Yep, and here's a fantastic ending to go with it.
Oh, wants to clean up all the dead bodies.
Don't you think you've seen enough?
Well,
Any final thoughts on Tomb Raider 2?
I love this game. I've got it when it was brand new, and played it ever since.
I love when Lara smiles.
Yeah, it's always held a special place in my heart, Tomb Raider 2. So guys,
Speedrunning Tomb Raider 2 was a
Yeah, it was a
experience
treat.
where, yeah.
yeah, so you guys can comment below, as I can already see the comments coming. Are you gonna do Tomb Raider 3?
I hope. No matter how well this does, I don't know. I don't have any expectations on anything. I just want to say it was fun to do.
Yeah.
I enjoy watching these and watching Will tear through these games. And, if you guys want to see more, let us know.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun talking about Tomb Raider stuff. Thank you guys so much for making the first one so successful. We had no idea it would become as great as it was in terms of views. I speedrun the PlayStation versions, so this might qualify as a world record for the PlayStation version, because nobody
I'm
ever...
sorry, I would love to see that animation of Lara running away with all those guys chasing
I
after
know,
her.
somebody's got to do that. Like, how last time somebody wanted an animation for Lara talking to older Lara, we kind of got one.
Yeah.
Link will be in the description. So yeah, somebody make a new one where she's running away from all these bad guys.
She has the dagger, but like, her backpack has like a kunai sticking out of it, and you see all these guys coming after her.
An hour and 20 minutes and 25 seconds.
Fun. Awesome. Well done, man.
Thank you. So guys, you can subscribe for more. You can comment below, tell us what you think. Tell us if you had a fun time with the commentary, and we definitely liked having fun responding to you guys with the last one. The community you guys brought, the first one was so great. We hope that continues here.
All positive.
Yeah, and we'll see you next time, okay? So have a good one. Let us know if you want to see more Tomb Raider games, and we'll see you next time.